Whenever you're ready, Mr. Hypnotic.
Hypnotic,
Mr. Hypnotic.
You put the L on that, but
Yeah, I don't know. I
Let's go.
I was going to say Mr. Liquor.
I'm licking up.
Yeah, but then I was like, no, I'm just listening.
Yeah.
So then it just combined. You know what I'm saying?
I'll lick it up. Yo,
am I the only one? Am I the only one? What happened to?
What?
With words like sometimes combined, you think of the two fucking different words.
Trust me, you're not the only one.
It's on the beat, make it boom.
Yo, what's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Let's Talk About It. As always, I'm Alan Ford.
I'm Will Hill.
And today's episode is about the documentary Alabama versus Brittany Smith, which is located on Netflix. It's a very short one, probably the shortest documentary he had. It's about a 40-minute documentary, and it's about Brittany Smith, who shot some guy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, shot some guy, but it was a reason why she shot the guy. The guy was attacking her brother, but he raped her.
Well, look, let's get through it.
Yeah, let's get through it, okay? And I was just telling them what's it about. I'm going good. Okay. So Brittany Smith, Alabama woman.
She takes place in what, a rural Alabama town?
Well, Alabama look like Alabama.
Just all of Alabama.
It's just all. If it's not by the university, it's a piece of shit. That's all you need to know. If it's not by the University of Alabama or Auburn, it's a piece of shit.
Okay.
If it's not on campus, it's a piece of shit.
Okay.
That's all you need to know. Okay. Because you saw it. You saw how it looked.
Yeah, I mean,
when
they were poor though.
Yeah, when there's a Fisher Price truck in the lawn,
just there all the time.
Come on now, it's just a fit in a pool and no water in the pool, just shit everywhere. Yeah, but she was the daughter. What was her mom name again? I forgot her mom name. Yeah, we don't need a mom. But her brother Chris. She had a brother Chris, and she was a good student. Her mom said she was able, she was smart. I mean, but every parent think they kids. Yeah,
every
parent think kids probably stupid.
She can pass tests without studying. Okay, some people
impossible.
Are able to. Some people are able to absorb information.
Once you hear this story, you'll believe it's impossible.
An efficiency test. I don't think tests like written tests are the best way to test intelligence, but whatever.
Yeah, she went to school in Alabama, so that's not saying. You know what Alabama does? You ever seen Forrest Gump?
Yeah.
Remember when everybody just smoked cigarettes? So in the hospital, the doctor was smoking a cigarette in his face, and then the bus driver was smoking a cigarette on the bus with the kids. It's just Alabama. Yeah. So she was a smart kid, and then at 19 she got married, and her husband left her to go live with his mom.
And then it was back and forth. It was
back and forth. It was back.
I want to say almost a typical type relationship.
Yeah.
Especially when you get married young.
Toxic.
Yeah, it was toxic.
Very toxic relationship.
They made it work.
Yeah, she had 4 kids, and she was a single mom. She was struggling with depression.
Had 4?
Yeah, they said they had 4 kids.
What did she say she had 4? I
she
thought
had
she only
4.
had 2.
2? Oh shit. Oh, you know what? I probably hit the 2, and then I was typing really fast.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, that's my mistake. Typo. She had 2 kids. Yep, it's right here because I remember typo. She had 2 kids. She had depression. Shout out to all those with depression. We understand what you're going through.
Wait, did she have to? Because she had a kid that passed away from Parter syndrome.
So I think that was 3.
So she had 2, but would have been 3.
Would have been 3.
Okay.
Yes, and she was battling depression.
Do you know what Parter syndrome is?
Sounds like it's fucked up. What is it?
I don't know. I was
I don't
literally ask.
It sound, if you die from it, it sounds pretty messed up.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And then she battling depression, all that shit.
Yeah, I mean the reason I brought it up is because losing a child
is very, very tough. That can
having kids. Never lost any kids.
Okay, I thought you were about to say you lost some kids.
No.
Down the toilet or in some socks.
No.
All right, cool.
You keep your high five to
I
yourself,
will
sir.
put it down on the ground.
No, but I don't want to be like that's an excuse for depression, but it's an understandable reason for it.
It happens.
So,
yes.
Proceed.
Then she battled addiction. She was addicted. She was meth.
Yeah. I mean, the drug of choice for poor Caucasians.
Or just Alabama. That's what it is.
Just all Alabama.
It's just all Alabama. For meth, she got addicted to that. And then she was getting clean.
But then she lost her kids, though.
Yeah, she lost the kids because she was addicted to meth.
She lost custody of them because of the drugs.
Right. And go ahead. What was the guy name? her baby, drug addiction. What
Right,
you know was
she got clean. I mean, she typical addict, right? She would get clean and then relapse, get clean, relapse. Hey, her mom was a troubadour. Her mom was there for her. You know,
her mom was there
through all of it.
Mama's love is undeniable.
Not all the time. I mean, my mom's is, but
okay.
No, some people like their mom don't. You know what I'm saying? Would not help them. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, true.
So whenever I see it, kudos to any parent, mom, dad, whatever, any parent that stick through any trials and tribulations of a kid or their child going through battling addiction. Because 9 times out of 10, she stole something from my mama before to get meth. So like,
she went in that purse. Probably found meth in the purse.
Come in here like, where's my TV?
Where's the TV? God damn it!
Why does my table only have 3 legs? Who sold the other?
The mom was a nice person though. When she was getting interviewed by the camera crew in the car, she went to McDonald's. She offered them McDonald's.
What'd you say about it? It's the southern.
That's Southern hospitality, right?
Hospitality.
She's like, y'all, you want anything?
And she was dead.
she was really gonna buy the camera crew and everybody some McDonald's. It was early too. She's gonna buy them sausage McMuffins. They're like 50 cents in Alabama. She was just gonna buy it. But that was really nice.
Right, so Brittany, she get clean. She finally get clean,
and was doing really good.
All right, first, I mean, of course, every parent, first thing they want to do is try to get their kids back. So she has to jump through all these hoops. She has to, get a place.
Right.
Try to have a job. She said it was difficult because of her past, all the convictions for drug use and all that other stuff. But somehow or another she was doing it. They never said what she was doing, but somehow or another she was doing it. And then she had just went through like the inspection of her house to see if it was safe for kids.
Get the kids back up.
Right. So she had passed that. She's ecstatic. Her life is finally on the right track again.
Right.
So she wanted to get the kids a puppy.
Exactly. All white people do this when they get happy. They get a puppy. Let's get a puppy.
So she knew a dog breeder in town,
Todd Smith.
And his last name was Smith too?
Yeah, his last name was Smith.
Well, Smith is like the #1 most common name.
Very
in the States.
Yeah, it was like they not married, but his name was Todd Smith.
Yeah, no, okay. They was not married. Same last name, no relation.
No relationship at all.
So Todd, she knew it's a small town. Everybody knew everybody. So she knew him from high school or whatever. He bred pit bulls.
Yes.
She got a puppy pit bull from him.
That's the only dog you can get in Alabama.
And shortly after that is where the documentary takes place.
It takes, yes, this is probably the first, 5 minutes of it.
Oh yeah, they went through it quick,
very quick. It felt long, but they went through it quick.
They went through it quick. the quick backstory was like nothing but the facts. There was no extra shit in the whole entire backstory.
So she goes in. I think she goes and hang out with Todd. She picks him up.
No, they weren't hanging out. Todd just hit her up random.
Yeah, and she went to go pick him up.
He was like, "Yo, I'm at this park. My friends dropped me off. Can you come get me?" Right now, I feel like
he was randomly at a park. I was like, "What the fuck?"
I feel like if it wasn't for like a small town, that shit ain't happening. I bought something from you. You hit me up, talking about some come pick you up at the park, and I don't know you like that. Your ass at that park, like you live there now, type shit.
Right.
But her being a good person, she went to go pick him up, and she was like, "Yo, you can stay at my house tonight. But this is not a crash house.
Yeah. You just sleep on the couch."
My thing though, calling it a crash house lets me know that she knew that he does drugs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and when you tell somebody they do drugs,
this is not a crash house. Yeah. This is not a house you can crash.
You tell them it's not a crash house, but they gonna think it's a crash house. They always do the opposite. Anybody who do drugs always do the opposite of what you say.
Right. So she let him stay on the couch or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
He went crazy and started to rape her.
Yeah. He said he headbutted her.
Yeah, he did. Then he started.
He headbutted her. She got up. She ran to her bedroom. He was a bigger guy. He busts down the door.
Right.
Choked her. She passes out. She comes to him assaulting her.
And by the way, she did not have a car. She was in her mom's car.
Right.
To go pick him up.
I felt like they skipped that part in the doc.
Yeah, they skipped that.
It was kind of weird. It made me question it, but they I felt like they went back and explained it.
Yeah, because she was in her mom's car because she had to call her mom and say, "Can you take me to the store and get some cigarettes?" And
right. So
the first thing she does is call your mom.
After the assault happens, during the assault, he threatened her. Right. He was like, yo, if you tell anybody about this, I'm going to kill you.
Right.
If you tell anybody I was here, I'm going to kill type shit, right? If you call the cops, I'm going to kill you. The typical threats people make, I guess. Is that typical? Is that a typical threat?
I'm going to kill you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you tell anybody, I'm going to kill you.
I mean, an outrageous threat would be like, man, you tell anybody, I'm going to lick your asshole and stab you. That's the hypnotic talking. Okay.
Put it down. We're almost done. So no threats. So, I mean, she's now searching for because she was a fairly tiny person.
Right.
She was not a big person to would be able to defend herself from a man. I mean, 90% of women are not going to be able to physically defend themselves from a man. So she did the next best thing. She called her mom.
Shit, that's all you do. Normally, when people are in trouble, you call your mama first.
Right, you call your mom.
You call your mom. You call your parents first.
Said,
Before you call the cops.
Call the cops. I'm gonna kill you. So
they called the mom. Said, "Can you take me to the store, get some cigarettes?" The mom didn't feel like do it. So it's all moms do. They always get the younger sibling to go do that shit. Yep. Younger sibling doesn't want to do it, but he does it. Her brother Chris goes and take him, and
right, he didn't know that Todd was there. He pulls up to the driveway. Brittany comes out, get in the front seat. Then Todd comes out. But again, everybody knows who Todd is.
Right, everybody knows who
Todd comes out, gets in the back seat. Brittany ain't saying much, but her brother Chris ain't thinking much of it. Shit is late. He tired. He's just trying to run this errand real quick.
And so they go to the store. Well, not the store. They go to the gas station. Let's call it that. They just, the convenient part of the gas station. She walks in, and then the clerk asks her, "Is everything all right?" Right?
Yeah, the clerk say it looked like she has been in a fight.
Right.
And I mean, because she, again, it's a small everybody knows everybody. So she knows this isn't typical of Brittany. So she's asking questions, right? And so Brittany, kind of breaks down and tell her what's going on.
Yeah, while her brother was in the car.
Right. Todd assaulted her, and she's like, "I call the cops." She's like, "I can't," because the clerk was like, "Yo, you just come stay back here. I got you. We'll protect you. He can't get you in here." And she's like, "I can't. My brother's out there." So she got the cigarettes, and she told the clerk everything that happened, and she gave the clerk like her mom's number to contact her mom or whatever, and all other good stuff. She goes back in the car. They go back to the house, and Todd gets out the car first. Brittany lingers around and tells Chris, "Hey, go back to the gas station and talk to the clerk," and gets out. I'm like, damn. I don't know how good of a brother I am, because I'm tired, and you talking about go back and talk to the
I'm sleepy, clerk. But he goes in the house with them.
No, he went back to talk to the clerk, and the clerk told him what happened.
Missed that part. I missed that part.
You asleep.
No, I've seen it already.
You asleep.
Yeah, but I just missed that part. You missed parts.
Yeah, so he goes back to the convenience store, gas station.
Mm-hmm.
The clerk tells him everything, and he goes straight over because it's Alabama and everybody has guns. So he already has his gun on.
Because it's Alabama. That's what this episode should be called. It's Alabama.
So he goes to the back door, which I thought was strange. Just go to the front,
Right, yeah.
He went through the back, confronted Todd in the kitchen.
Todd started to choke this nigga out.
Because he puts the gun on the table.
And he's high on meth.
Yeah,
you
Todd,
can't.
No, Sean was the brother there, right?
No, Chris.
God damn it. Chris.
See, it happens.
Yeah, Chris puts the gun on the table and tries to physically remove Todd, knowing damn well he can't fight.
And he high on meth. You ever try fighting a meth head?
My thing is, bro, if you know you can't fight, why are you trying to fight?
He's high on meth. And you got, he's your sister.
Chris know damn well he can't fight.
It's your sister, man. You got to try something.
Use the gun to your advantage.
That is true.
You put the gun down and try to finish. No, shoot this nigga. Like,
well, you can't shoot him like right off the bat. He got to sure. Yeah, shoot this nigga.
You knowing everything you know about how the legal ramifications could work out in your state, he should have just shot him.
Right.
I mean, not just up and shot him. Hey, point the gun at him. Get your ass out. You know what I'm saying? Nah, he put the gun down. Low key, I think the brother was a little delayed.
Hey, delayed? You mean like fat?
No, like mentally.
Oh, yeah, he looked like...
Yeah.
Alabama. He looked very,
Yeah, no, he looked a little delayed. He might be on the spectrum somewhere, but who knows?
Yeah,
right? It was not stated. This is just me thinking out loud.
No, he was retarded.
So put that shit down. So yeah, he tried to physically remove him, but Todd is a stronger guy and pretty much beats his ass, choking him out.
Racks. And then Brittany shot him.
Brittany grabs the gun and she yells out commands for him to get off of him.
Yeah, he didn't get up.
She say she shot him one time and nothing happened.
Yeah, I mean that man was so high on meth, he was bulletproof.
She shot him, well, not bulletproof.
Yeah. Well, she had to shoot him several times. He was bulletproof.
Yeah, she shot him like what, 3-4 times?
Yeah, three times. I think it's 3 times.
Shot him 3 times, and he finally like killed over, like fell over.
Right.
They called 911. This was shit get a little murky to me.
Yeah, she said the brother and her, Chris and Brittany, both made the decision to say Chris shot him because apparently Alabama is harsher on women and black people, but mostly women. And
I wouldn't even say just Alabama. The whole
Southern
justice system, no, the whole justice period,
like period
is more. I want to say more harsh on minorities and women when it comes to defending themselves.
Okay.
Right? Because when it comes to women saying that something happened, it's almost sometimes like, I'll prove it instead of just taking a woman's word, which I get it. Some women have lied, but that's why we're supposed to have due process. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's in a perfect world. We know we live nowhere near that shit.
Nah, we ain't nowhere near that.
So, like I said, with them having the wherewithal knowing that Chris shooting Todd would work out better in the whole situation than Brittany shooting Todd. Why Chris didn't actually just shoot Todd?
Yeah, why did he just do it? Because
you know what I'm saying?
It's a little bit slow in the head, like we can't.
Right. So,
and he didn't know Todd was bulletproof.
well, he was high as fuck.
Yeah, he was high as shit.
He ain't feel nothing.
He got a whole shot rifle bullet in his side.
Because they said in the toxicology report, the level of methamphetamine was 200. I forget the unit of measure. Right. That's like a normal level. His shit was like 500. Like
that's insane.
Yeah.
That's goddamn.
More than double what, you know what I'm saying, would impair a driver or, you know what I'm saying, send somebody to jail. This man had did more than double that amount.
But Chris is a real one, man. He said, I'm going to jail for my sister.
For my sister.
Would you go to jail for your sister?
Ooh, no.
Hell no.
We'll fight this.
We different. We different. You shot him, okay? I was getting choked out. You helped me, but I was getting choked out.
Yeah, but it's crazy though, because the truth would have been a lot better. A lot fucking better. So of course they lock her brother up while they trying to figure it out. But she can't hold it, right? No. She feel like she got to confess. She goes to confess, and they pretty much swap them. And I mean,
first 48 style. She didn't even have no McDonald's or nothing in front.
Hell no, she ain't get no food. She went and told herself for free. But now, so I mean, but it is because all that was recorded on the 911 call, the dispatcher call, and I felt like, I mean, they even stated in the doc that was a crucial part in the ruling. Right. So she shoots him, and now they looking at the stand your ground law, which I feel like most of the world found out about the law when it came to George Zimmerman.
I didn't even know
Martin.
That they did that law for them. I didn't even know that was like a law.
Yeah, that's how George Zimmerman got off.
Really,
stand your ground law.
But he wasn't doing anything.
That's neither here nor there at the moment.
He's still walking around. You know that?
Signing bags of Skittles still.
Skittles.
Yeah. You know George Zimmerman be out here signing bags of Skittles?
Why is he signing Skittles?
Because Trayvon Martin went to the store and
that's fucked. That's fucked up, Will. We just got canceled off of that right
what
there.
Do you mean? It's facts. It's facts.
That's fucked up.
People are buying,
I did not know that.
Man, people are buying signed bags of Skittles from George Zimmerman.
Yeah, but to stand your ground, well, I didn't know that was like a
yeah, that's the thing. It's a law where you can defend yourself and your property with lethal force.
Yes.
Right? And typically white men are the ones who I want to say see this law work out in their favor the most.
Yes, this is true.
Because remember, it was an incident a while back of a black woman. She shot in the air because somebody broke in her house. They wouldn't get out. She shot in the air and went to jail because of it, and they would not offer her.
Where was this? Where was this at?
I don't remember. It was a while ago.
Okay.
If y'all remember, please
let us know.
Comments. You know what I'm saying? Remind me. But yeah, it was a case. She shot up in the air, and they took her to jail for that shit.
And so with Brittany, she goes to court and all this stuff. They try to do the stand your thing.
Stand your ground, which perfectly fits though.
It does.
Right? But the judge wrote a 19-page letter, pretty much.
I think a briefing,
whatever. Pretty much saying, I don't believe you.
Yeah, you can't believe her because she lied about who shot him in the first place.
Not even that. The thing, which I unfortunately agree with the judge on this, what makes her story very shaky and make you question the credibility is under the circumstances where Todd was shot. Why not shoot him? I want to say almost in the process. You waited until you had an opportunity to then shoot him. But secondarily to that, her brother's life was in danger.
In danger, yeah.
Which I feel like would, I want to say, reinstate the whole stand your ground.
And also, they were like, why didn't she call the police at first?
Well, right.
And at that, I think she said, like, and this is recent. This happened in
2020.
Yeah, it's like 2020. This is recent. So it's not like some 70s or 90s stuff or early 2000s. No, this is recent. She said the police are not too kind to, like, women calling them that. And I was like, okay.
Violence.
Yeah, domestic violence. So they mostly would take the man side.
Sort of shit, and like the stats pretty much show that shit. I mean, the people in the town was like, yeah, no, you call the police out here for domestic violence, everybody's going to jail.
Which is unique because most of the time when it's a domestic violence call,
the man goes to jail.
The man goes to jail. But no, in Alabama, they send the woman to jail.
Everybody.
Y'all
was fighting? Y'all too?
Y'all too? Right, come on. Who was it? Is it right here? Come on, let's go. Turn around, put the handcuffs on, let's go.
I know your face halfway beat in, but you gotta go to jail.
So so that's that's actually fucked up.
It is fucked up.
That's fucked up. But she had the clear evidence that she was attacked.
Yeah.
She had bruises and all that stuff.
And then like Todd's own cousin was just like, yeah, Todd did that shit. Like,
yeah, his own friend, like, yeah, Todd was a drug addict.
Yeah,
he just told him.
It's fucked up that he had to die, but Brittany shouldn't be in jail.
Yeah, she should not be in jail.
Like my cousin be fucked up. Like,
yes. And so they tried to get her to take a plea deal. That's when she did the stand your ground law.
Right,
that's
but
when she did
that
all
got
the
denied because they tried to give her 25 years.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
They tried to give her 25 years for murder in her own goddamn place.
Yeah, it should be more for murder.
25? No, I think 25 is. That's a long time.
Brittany was black. It would have been life.
She 20. I mean, they say 25 to life.
Okay. Yeah, she would have got 20. She would have got to 25.
So she fought it, but when I mean, this is how fucked up the judicial system is, though. Like they offered her a plea. Mm-hmm. They gave her 6 months for the murder.
Yeah. The plea deal was she was served. She's on the thing. She served most of her time in jail already. Yeah, so they put 333 days. 333 days.
Because when you wait on your trial, each day counts as 2.
Right, and she did 6 months in jail and 18 months at house arrest.
Right,
but which is not bad.
Because whenever whenever police fishing for some shit, bro, they just throw on multiple charges.
Yeah, they just throw shit on there.
Everything that you could have possibly done, they're gonna throw on there, so it feels like you're against the odds.
Right.
Quite honestly, you're really only fighting 1 or 2 charges, right? And so, though she had people on her side, they was marching into town. People was all on social media.
It was on podcasts, but they didn't mention the podcast, so that's kind of fucked up.
They took a little bit from a podcast.
They did. Yeah. I tell you what, if they take something from this podcast and put it on a documentary, we don't get mentioned. I'll be pissed. I will be mad.
Like we said that shit on Let's Doc About It.
Yeah, we said that shit. Like we talked them. We mentioned the name several times.
Right.
Yeah.
No, so
but then in her testimony though, when she did her testimony, they said his weapon was his hands, his penis, and he said several weapons. Yeah. He has several weapons. His hands and his penis, his mouth. Yeah. Yeah,
just him as a person.
Him as a person was a weapon.
I mean, she suffered from some type of PTSD from it. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, everything could seem out of whack when you're in that state of mind.
Were you about to say PSTD?
Yeah, I was going to mix it up a little bit.
Okay, I figured that.
I mean, he just had to point it out. Because he be mixing shit up and getting in trouble.
All the time. Okay, all right, cool. That's a running joke we got going on here. Inside stuff. Yes.
No, so she ended up taking the plea. I don't know how you feel about her actually taking the plea.
I think she should still fight it, but she had to, because if she didn't lie in the first place, she probably would have got off.
Right.
But she lied. When you lie and you gotta
Yeah, she on the dispatch
rebound from
line
the lie,
saying
yeah.
that her brother shot
her
her.
brother shot her, and then the
Then,
brothers.
no, she even said on the phone that he did not rape her.
Yes, he did. She did say that. But the brother is a trooper. I ain't going to jail for nobody.
He was like, "Hey, whatever my sister say,
I'm going to jail for it." And that's family, you know. But at the same time, this ain't Fast and Furious.
family,
Family over everything.
over jail time,
Nah, murder too. No, you did that shit.
murder who?
We can get away with it. We can get off because he raped you, but we can get off of that. But
Right.
no, not that.
Crazy.
But that's what it was. I don't know if she didn't. I feel like if she didn't lie, she probably would have got away with the stand your ground law. She fucking lied, and so you got to take the plea deal. And the plea deal was kind of fair. You spent 6 months in jail and 18 months on house arrest.
It's not fair because she's a convicted felon for murder.
So, hey, she had to pay the price for lying.
A murder? You get a murder charge for lying?
Yeah, you get a murder charge because if you didn't lie, you would have got away with it. You had all the evidence that you got to. Not even that. No, you had.
Now, see, but I understand the conditioning of her though. You know what I'm saying? Of a female in that situation. You already knowing that the law is not going to be on your side immediately. You are already fighting an uphill battle.
That's assuming. You know how women assume? That's assuming. It's like if she had she had literally all the evidence that she was being attacked.
You know one thing I didn't like? I didn't like how they kept associating being a woman with being a minority.
Yeah, it's not the same thing.
Oof.
It's not the same thing. They did that a lot in this documentary.
I ain't gonna lie. I was hearing it and I'm just like,
what's happening?
What? It sounds like a political campaign to me where women be like, oh, they treat us like y'all black people.
No.
Be like,
no, they don't, Karen. They don't. Quit
trying to associate being a woman with being a minority.
Yeah, you're not black, Karen. Stop it. Or Hispanic or Chinese. Or am I missing any other?
I don't know.
I think Hispanic.
Just
Hispanic,
non-white.
Asian. Yeah, you're not. You're white. Stop it. You're white.
So the whole time I'm like, serious, y'all really? You know what I'm saying? And it's so fucked up because I know what they're doing. They're just trying to manipulate minorities to be on their side because like, oh, this is fucked up for me and it be fucked up for y'all sometime too. Join our shit. If it's fucked up, it's fucked up. Don't try to rope me in by including, oh, this will happen to minorities also. Like what? No, you're not a minority.
We would have got shot or the chair.
The police did go in there kind of rough. They had the body cam.
You want to know why?
Why?
Because it's Alabama. That's all you need to know. Well, yeah. So what do you rank it?
Actually, it was actually pretty good. 4.1.
Okay.
Yeah, I give this a 4.1.
All right. You don't
short to the point.
I'm always give you shit about this. You don't like the art of rap, but you like.
No.
You like that.
It was short to the point.
Okay.
It was really, you know what I'm saying? Because, I'm huge on having both sides.
Okay.
But the judges and the DA refused to comment on it, right? I figured they would because this shit looks bad for them.
Especially the defense attorney.
Right. So the district attorney, DA.
Oh, my bad. I always thought that meant defense attorney.
No.
But that's what they do.
No, she had a defense attorney. That's the prosecutor.
So what they call the DA, the district attorney. I thought that was always the defense attorney.
No.
So you telling me Harvey Dent was not a defense attorney? He was a district attorney? Oh my God.
They have a lot more power than the defense attorney.
Okay.
Because the DA, the district attorney, works on behalf of the state, trying to put people in jail. Defense attorney keep people out of jail.
The more you know,
man. So I give it 4.1. Like I said, it wasn't two sides really to be had.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think no one could speak on behalf of Todd and be like he shouldn't have died because of this. You know what I'm saying? I ain't wishing death on nobody before y'all, before anybody.
Nah.
Not wishing death on nobody, right? But it was a fucked up situation, and Todd at the moment was not being a great human. So not wishing death on the man, but. No. You can understand. You can understand her defending herself.
Well, if you rape a woman, I wish death on you. I'll be honest with you. You shouldn't be.
What'd you rate it?
You shouldn't even have that idea in your head.
It's fucked up.
High on any drug, you should not have that idea in your head.
It's fucked up. I mean,
yeah, I'll give it a 4. You know, it's one of those old school documentary feels. It was short. to the point, like you said. It told the story. It missed some things, but then went back to those things to clarify those things.
Right. Whoever was like the main, what do you call them people? Whatever. They work on the film. Whatever. People.
Director?
Some of the producers, whatever.
Okay, producer.
They went back and watched this. Was like, oh shit, we need to answer this part. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But that was I like her mom was open to the interview.
Very insightful. I was surprised. Usually mothers are like, my baby didn't do it, but
yeah, she
I didn't like the little jail scene they had.
No, I didn't like it. Like she,
it was trying to humanize her. She's already humanized.
She wasn't like a crazy person or anything. She just like was in the wrong place at the wrong time. Mm-hmm. That's what it was.
I was alright. Trying to be too fucking helpful.
Yeah, I was alright.
Should have left Todd in that fucking park high.
It was very insightful. I hope it opens the eyes to people on the South. What goes on down there in certain places to certain people.
Just the South.
Well, just the South. Up here, we know what's going on.
You think they don't know?
I mean, they should know. A man in Baltimore had a knee on his neck for 8 minutes and 43 seconds.
I hear you.
See, there you go. We know what's going on. But down there, they didn't know about that whole story. And then somebody's like on the outside looking in before this documentary. Oh, shit.
Ooh.
Before this documentary, that's the hypnotic. Before this documentary came out, they probably on the outside looking in, thinking like, "Oh man, I can't believe she's a murderer." And really, she's not a murderer. She was defending herself and helping her brother out. But that's how I give it a 4. All right.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. That concludes this episode of Let's. We actually made it to possibly the 30-minute mark.
No, we did.
We did.
Oh, well,
we thought this was gonna be. We thought it was gonna be a quick one.
Yeah, it worked out.
We had a lot to cover. We covered everything. Actually,
because they packed it in there so fucking tight. I love that shit.
Ha!
All you directors. And
so does she.
Do that shit. This man.
All right, this concludes this episode. Let's talk about it. Follow us at LDAI Pod 22 on Instagram. Like us on Facebook at Let's Talk About It, and subscribe to our YouTube channel and our Spotify channel. Let's Talk About It. Follow me at Ford Comedy on all social media platforms. I'm Alan Ford.
I'm Will Hill. You can follow me everywhere. Simply just Will. I want everybody watching this episode to wish Alan a happy birthday.
Yes.
That's why he's drinking the hypnotic.
Yes.
That's why he's his words.
Fucked up. I'm trying to get some free weed.
He trying. It ain't gonna happen.
I didn't say from who. He told on himself. All right.
You just told.
No, I said I'm trying to get some free weed.
And I just said it wasn't gonna happen.
All right. Anyway,
you don't have titties. Only titties get free weed.
So if I was fat,
those still ain't titties. Those are man titties. There's still man in there.
Titties, isn't it?
No, those man.
All right.
Titties.
Anyway, we talk to y'all later, man.
See y'all.
It's on the beat, make it boom.